All right, hello everybody. Welcome back to some Stormworks Build and Rescue. We are just doing some missions here. 2 civilians need evacuating to a safe zone. See, if I had a helicopter, I could just go around and pick these people up. But I don't have a helicopter, so we're gonna have to go to bed and see what this disaster could be all about. Well, fluid management is done. Okay. We might be able to get there. 2 casualties. Let's do it. I don't know where the astronaut was hoping to go. Like, oh, I just left the boat here. That's funny. Yeah, we'll take the boat out. Yeah. So we've got only 2,800 units left. Do I take this one or not? 2 casualties will bring us to 6. No, we're gonna skip. We're gonna skip a turn here. Trying to maximize. I was able to rescue 6, so trying to maximize stuff with the stuff and the stuff. A blue pickup truck. No, I can't go over there. It's too far. Is that other? Oh, that one's gone, right? Yeah, that's gone. Kind of have to be careful. No, I can't do the shark cage. Come on, give me like another blue boat. That's a bit far, but I think that we're gonna have to do it. Oops. What I'll do is I'll save it here, and then that way, if I get all the way out there and there's only one person, I can be like, "Sorry, blue boat." The rescue service you have tried to reach, Blue Trucking City, is not available at this time. If this is a real emergency, dial our operations line at and a representative will get a hold of you. Going 6 kilometers. Oh, this is going to be pushing the limits of this little boaty. Right, but this is the kind of stuff that we need to be doing. I mean, I suppose I have the medium fuel tank. It's just, I find that for the trucks, it's just not enough. We want the large fuel tank for the trucks. Now, I did notice that with the medium engine, it hardly burned any fuel. I crossed the map in my truck, and I hardly burned any fuel. But now they've changed it again, so. At least it's not foggy today. Oh yeah, I was gonna go over the boat. After this mission, I'll go over the boat. But I think it's like one of my second or third videos for the last season there. I built this. I had another one that was bigger. You could go down below it and stuff, and I lost it. So. Oh, you see, I didn't lift up the back, the exhaust. So I might have some trouble with that. Yeah, I'll have to fix that and save it. Right if the waves get too big and they start crashing over the boat. I'm not doing too bad. It was 6.6 kilometers, and we've got 2.5 to go. So we've got about 4 kilometers on, yeah, a quarter tank, third of a tank. So not bad. It's got about a 12-kilometer range. It's important when you build your vehicle to try and estimate that. Your fuel consumption, your speed, all that kind of stuff. If you can, find a way to estimate it. Oh, there's a volcano over there. So the uranium cave is just over there. Actually, I can almost see it from here. Makes me happy. Whoa. Yeah, it does a good job on the surface. Well, depending. I didn't lift up that exhaust, so. Yeah, it's right over there, I think. Cool. Oh, there it is over there. Just cruising by. La la la. I see a boat. Is he rescuing us? It's got no lights on. He's just cruising that way for some reason. Towards the volcanoes. Oh, it looks like there's 2 people in the water at least. 2 is better than 1. Yeah, we're about 50%. So this is kind of our maximum range. 6 kilometers. Oh, 4 casualties. Yeah, this was worth it. And there's a little bit of the wind is picking up. There's some waves. Oh, there must be a casualty in the boat. I might have to do some swimming. All right, let's get the casualties out. Let's see here. Here you go. Once they're in the boat, they're safe. Okay, you can sit there. There must be a casualty inside. I'm sure. Okay. These waves are getting big. Oh, let's see. Defibrillator I have doesn't work, so we'll have to pick up this one. Oh boy, I'll have to be quick so I don't capsize. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3. All right. See, it sits on the surface nice. So then I can plop him down there. Oh no. Okay, so I've got 2 injured on that side. All right. Should be all right. And I think we're going back that way. Yep. Perfect. Easy peasy. And those 4 other people are still going to be in the hospital. Because their mission hasn't expired yet. I'll have to figure out how to do that. I think it'll stay until I complete it. Or for a really, really long time, it'll stay before it just disappears. This thing's getting some air. Whoa. Have to be careful hitting these waves. Don't want to capsize. It does pretty good. Just skips from wave to wave. Doesn't dive under the water. It does in the rear. But I like it. See, it stays above the water pretty good. They changed the waves around a little bit. They used to be a lot big, a lot taller, and it was a lot harder to navigate through. Well, I like the changes that they made, if they made them. It seems different. I think they made some changes. Oh, and the magulls is something we're going to need to get right away as well. We'll see. We're going to need a few things before we can set up the oil rig. But we're on a pretty good... this will bring us to 8. So then we just need 12. So, you know, if I could do 3 more, that's 2,400. That'd be pretty... That's the end of our fuel. So at some point here, I have to figure out how I'm going to get more fuel to the base. So either I'm going to buy it somewhere and deliver it so we can keep going, or... But that's the next kind of hurdle. I can do it now because we have the basic pump and we don't need much fuel. I think the first truck I made only carried about 6,000 units of liquid, which is all you need, really. You know, this boat carries 800 units. So you figure if I could carry 5,000 units, I mean 2 truckloads, and you can do like 12 missions. That's a lot for the little boat, right? And I don't know if it... 24 research points to 48 research points, that's pretty good. That can get you pretty good advancement on that scale. So it doesn't need to be huge. It's just where do you go to get that fuel? Now I could make a truck, put some fuel in it, and I could drive around the map and go to the other stations and just siphon the fuel out of those stations and bring them back here, which is probably something I'll do. Probably something I'll do, actually. Whoa. You know what? Yeah, that's for safety. Let's get you... Having some troubles there. All right, so let's get the boat out of there. Oh yeah, look at how the follow. Good, that's all 4. Let's go. We're jogging now. Going for our morning run. Good, you're all keeping up. Good. Those strays wandering around. Yeah, definitely could probably build a vehicle now. Just an electric car. To bring the people down here. A little bit of luxury. Maybe we'll do that. Give them a little bit of luxury. Instead of having to run, hey? Well, this is what we got to do in the beginning. We got to do this till we can do that. Oh, nice, yeah. $3,000 per casualty is decent. If only I could just get this person to just want to like stop following me. Perfect. The other people are still here. They're like, yeah, we're just waiting for our boat to be fixed. And then we can continue on our journey. The picnic boat. The picnic boat that I sank. Prevent the emergency from escalating further. Were the instructions. Well, you see, when I showed up, I said, hey, don't go in that hatch. And one of them went in the hatch. So, I mean, who are you going to believe? The people I had to rescue out on the sea? Or the person that does the rescuing of the people who need to be rescued out on the sea? All right. 8. We're at 8. We just need 12. The journey continues. Yeah, I could probably build a car. So this is the boat. It's not very wide. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 wide is the hull. 10 wide is the hull. And then I just added this on the front. I'm going to raise this up here before I forget. But it's got no bells and whistles on it, right? It only costs 6,400 to spawn. In the bottom, it has a single generator, right? It's got some weight on it to keep the back down. It's got the forward, reverse, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 medium tanks. That's it. That's all it has for fuel. Right? Small engine with a single radiator is enough to keep the small engine cool, and it's got a couple batteries in it. Really, that's all you need. Right? Then it has the shell there. Got a couple of I should get a few more of these. Emergency kits. The first aid kits. There we go. It has 6 seats. So, because we don't want a medical bed or anything like that on here. I don't even think. We just have a regular bed that we have to unlock the medical bed. So I didn't want anything on here that you couldn't use right away, right? So as a starter vehicle, this is perfect. It's got a couple lights on it. It's got an anchor on it, so you can tie it down if you need to. Usually it capsizes, so I don't worry about that. But it's there anyways, right? You can tie it off to a dock. It'll be fine. It won't go anywhere. It still needs some paint. But yeah, just a basic small hull, 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. 4 blocks tall. 5 blocks to the deck. That's it. Right? It floats, stays above the water really nice, as you saw there in the higher waves. It doesn't dive into the water every wave, and the waves don't necessarily crash over the top of the boat. When it stops, yeah, it'll go under the water a little bit, but that's, you just have to be careful. But you don't want waves crashing over it when when you got people on it, right? Because if the wave is too big, it'll suck them out of the seats into the water, and then, which is no good. You don't want that. Having to rescue people in high seas. Oh yeah, that's right. I saved it. Yeah, so this one here, I could put the medium tank, but the capacity difference between the medium and the large is like night and day. So even if I was to put 2 or 3 mediums on here, it's still doesn't make up for it. So as soon as we get the large, I don't even need doors on here, honestly. I think it's a start button and an e-brake button. Let's see. Yeah, this is your e-brake. And then what's the other one's just starter for your engine. That's it. That's all it needs. 2 throttles. 1 throttle is for the clutch, which is this one here, which will be set to, that depends. That's the clutch. And then we have the engine speed. So as I noticed, you're not going to be able to run the engines at full speed, and you're not going to be able to run the clutch at full speed when it comes to these land vehicles. If you run the clutch at full speed, then every time you try and start it, it's going to stall every single time. So what you have to do is you have to lower the clutch speed, start the vehicle, and then engage the clutch, which will engage the speed of the vehicle. And then you kind of need to adjust your top speed and your clutch speed once you get going, right? But I mean, there's a reasonable number value in there. As we saw in the boat, you can't run the boat more than 83, is it? Here, I'm just going to save what I did there. I'm just going to load this. Yeah, I think it was above 83. So then what I do is I just take the max value and I set the max value to 83 and then save it, right? Done deal. And then when I'm able to drive this truck and figure it out, I'll do the same thing. I'll figure out what my maximum engine speed is. I'll set a maximum value to the throttle, and then I'll figure out what the maximum clutch speed is, and I'll set a value to that. And then that way, when you're doing stuff like, I don't know, trying to drive up a hill, you can throttle down, you can gear down still a little bit, right? And you're still in control. You don't have to then try and adjust the top end. Once you have the speed and you don't need the clutch anymore, lower anymore, and all that kind of stuff, right? You're wide open. You can just go full throttle, full clutch, and you're not sitting there adjusting it while you're going, right? So, yeah, so something like that. And then what we'll do is we'll probably make a basic bus. We'll take this, we'll make it longer, we'll turn it into a basic bus, and that will be our initial passenger transportation until this will be fuel and then passenger transportation, and then maybe we'll have to put this into a tandem axle here so we can haul just a little bit more fuel. 20,000 what we can do. But it would be nice to just maybe 25 or something, just to give us a little bit more capacity. We'll see. Yeah, we're done. So thanks for watching. We rescued 4 people in this mission. Yeah, and then I don't know, or I could make an electric car. I guess I'm kind of on the fence on that. Because what do I have for batteries? Just a little battery, yeah. I couldn't make a big electric vehicle. It would melt. No, the small engine is the way to go. We can build a small combustion car, maybe. I'm not sure. I'll have to think about it. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for liking. Thanks for subscribing. You guys are awesome. And I hope you're enjoying the content. There's plenty to come. And we will see you in the next one. Bye for now.